a great way. I think there's still some immaturity with the agents. I've
Right.
built quite a few agents for White Glove and for the AI executive. And sometimes they don't always work as you expect them as you're writing them. So you've got to understand what the process is and be able to do that manually in case it doesn't work.
I love that. A couple things that I heard there. Number one, there's now specific not templates per se, but scenarios that PwC has and examples of when you can use agents, how you can use agents specific to your departments. Right? We have some department leaders out there, those that are within specific areas of the business, and I really enjoyed reading about that. And then to your point, I've been having a lot of conversations about this. I think people are too quick to want to automate or to create agentic workflows without doing the manual work first. I'd always recommend doing that first. I would do the manual work to time it to see what type of output you get with human only intervention, and then start testing out these agentic workflows or agents. But you got to really understand what is it, what's the gain, right? What's the
Yeah.
gain? Is there a productivity gain? Is there a time efficiency gain? If not, then it's almost like, why are we wasting our time over automating, right? Or adding an agentic
Without a
flow
doubt.
that
And
does.
that's something that we
Yeah.
do in our Launchpad service is we focus on something that is a process that's well defined. Find a pain point that's well defined. You've got to be able to understand that to understand what you're going to get with a return on investment of
Right.
changing that process to AI based. So we've got a 8-week process engagement called the Launchpad, where we'll sit down with you,
Right.
understand your business strategy, understand those processes of where you want to improve, and then work on that and be able to build out an AI enabled service that will be able to do that. And we can then compare that and show you here's the value of the process from before to what you get with AI. Do you want to continue to go that route? But I think that's what you have to do. You cannot start with automation if you have no process in place.
Yeah, I'm with you. And I love that about our launch pad. And I think as we see in 2025, we have organizations, enterprises, small to medium size, and just, even your independent contractor, independent owner, business owner, franchise owner, they're leaning in. And I love that about our launch pad. We actually educate. We don't just try to solve for and prescribe. That's the wrong approach. And I see a lot of people out there trying to do that. Prescribe with your tool without understanding well, wait a second, what's the framework, what's the digital roadmap, what's the actual pain point that we're trying to solve for, or are we just trying to AI, we're
Everything.
AI
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's so much out there, especially on LinkedIn, of like all these people like, here's my AI agent that I've built with N8N. Download it and you can implement it and do it for yourself. And while some of those are great, I don't think that that's purpose built for your company. I
Right.
think you really need to spend the time, understand what your process is, why you want to automate it with AI, and then do it and build it securely, build it where it's sustainable, and not try to force fit something that doesn't work in your organization.